Part 4 of When You Were the of Your Sister's Brother-in-Law, who is a very dangerous mafia. Author point of view. You were shocked and froze at Jimin's act. He had pulled you inside a small changing room. Yan, Jimin. He attached you with the wall and then followed. Jimin, so he's your boyfriend. There was no space between two, and you were afraid to faint at that proximity. Yan, he, Jimin, dating him from months, huh? You lied after planning and you decided to stand on it. Yan, yes. Answer made him press more closer. Jimin, he was just a friend, didn't he? He gritted, his eyes showing the anger building in him. Jan, why you have any problem? You could not hold back the stutter. Jimin, Jan, don't test my patience. Jan, same to you. He looked scary, but it still gave you butterflies. Jimin, I will. Jan, you will what? You just focus on your marriage. It's not your headache that who is my boyfriend. You acted brave, and all it flushed when he punched on the wall behind you. Jimin, open the door. Jimin, if he is your boyfriend, then you are breaking up with him right now. That ignited anger in you. Jan, how dared you to give me order? Your furious reply brought a smirk on his face. Jimin, I can dare to do a lot. I can claim these battles. You did not realize that your face heated up. Jan, I will slap you if Jimin, really? You will slap me? He was losing senses in anger, but somehow he also knew that you were lying about dating Leo. Jan, you think I cannot try to do something, and I will show you my true color. He was impressed, but was overconfident too, as you had not tried, even for once, to push him away. Jimin, let's see then. He leaned, and when you almost felt the touch, you pushed him away, and your hand was slammed. At the same time, the door was opened by James, and he also witnessed that incident. Jimin and you both were shocked. Yan, James, what you did, idiot? You screamed when he punched Jimin. James, you always ruin things. Jimin, hang, Yan. Oppa, wait, please don't hit him. He stopped, but Jimin smiled at you and looked stupid. Mia, what is happening here? James, Yan. Nothing only. We, Mia. Why your face is so red, Jimin? He quit smiling and faked a puppy face. Jimin, Nuna, I asked Yan to try on my bride's dress and I was just praising her, but she slapped me. Everyone's eyes spread and you regretted for saving him. Yan, you, Mia, watch your tongue, girl. I will tell mom that you don't respect anyone. James, honey, it's not her fault. Mia, shut up. Don't take her side. She left. Jimin shrugged and then followed her. James, both sisters are same. Jan, Oppa, James. Oh, sorry. Jimin was sitting in front of your parents with James, your father. I heard you are getting engaged. Your mother, who is the girl? James, tell them that you actually want to marry their daughter. Without their permission, it is impossible. He whispered to Jimin. Jimin, actually, date is not finalized because I still haven't talked with her parents. Your mother, I see. Your father, what are you waiting for then? Is it one sided love scene? Jimin, you are right, uncle. Your mother, come on, who will not love you, Jimin? He laughed shyly. Jimin, Nuna sent these cookies for Jan. Your father, where is she? Your mother, I told her to come down, but this girl is just Jimin. It's okay, auntie. She must be busy. Can I take these to her room? James, no, your mother. Yeah, sure, please. He stood and vanished. You were laying on your front and were scrolling through your gallery. Your hand stopped at Jimin's picture. Jan, what does he think of himself? You touched your lips and your heart skipped a beat. Jan, how can he? You threw away your phone. Jan, he is getting married with someone. Then how can he mm, like that? The door opened and you huffed. Jan, I am not coming down to meet that ego head. Jimin. Ego head. You sat up and looked back. Shutting the door, he was walking in. Jan, you? He placed a box on the table when you were marching to him. Jan, who allowed you to be here? Jimin, your mom. She really likes me. Jan, but I? Ignoring you, he walked past and fell on your bed. Jimin, it's soft, warm, cozy. Ah, his scroll sent a sensation to your stomach. Jan, get up and leave my room. Your phone started ringing before Jimin had grabbed it. Jimin, oh, your so called boyfriend. Jan, don't you? And he picked the call. Jimin, hey, you must be thinking that why I have your girlfriend's phone. He was rolling on bed when you tried to get back your phone. Jimin, actually I am here, in her room and on her bed. Jan, Jimin, you also claimed her. Jan, give it to me. You had scratched his hand and then he had under you froze. Jimin, oh, and now she is. He was staring at your face. That was not far away. Jimin, under me. He put the call on speaker. Leo, she's just my friend and asked me to be a fake boyfriend. Please forgive me and enjoy. You wanted to smack Leo's face. Jimin cut the call, your face turning red due to embarrassment. Jimin, fake boyfriend. Jan, what do you want now? Jimin, a revenge? He deepened his voice. Jan, what? Jimin, you slapped me, so it's revenge time. Your face fell pale. Jan, no, you cannot hit me. Jimin, really? Should we check then? He raised his hand, and out of fear, you had tightly shut your eyes. Your senses relaxed, and you felt it in heaven when came in contact with. Those few moments passed lazily until he pulled himself back and stood tall, raised on your elbows, and were glaring at him. Jimin, Nuna told me to drop these cookies, but that was from me. You, before you could come in your senses, he was already leaving. Your phone was again ringing, and you flinched. Jan, he just. Leo was explaining you that he was scared of Jimin. That is why he told about your plan. Jan, it is okay. Leave it, Leo. You are so kind. Your mother. Jan, Mr. Peter again asked about you for his son. You rolled your eyes. Leo, Edwin, what is this character about? Your mother. He wants to marry Jan, but she has too much tantrums to give it a thought. Jimin's acts, words, and marriage was mixing in your head. Leo, by the way, it would be so cool. We can have 3 engagements together. Mine, Jimin's, and Jan's, right? Your mother, yeah, Jan, say them yes. They could not believe it. Jimin sat down in front of Mia. Mia, so when am I meeting with your girl? He smiled when your blushed face came in his mind. Jimin, let's do it tomorrow. Mia, wow, finally. Jimin, today I will talk with her and tomorrow you can meet her. Mia, you still haven't talked with her? He shrugged. Jimin, I am kinda afraid of her. She hooted at that. Mia, but you have even done all the shopping. Jimin, I am just sure that she will accept me. James, what's the talk? He sat beside Mia. Mia, I have a good news. James, what are you expecting? She glared. Jimin, don't you two have a room? Mia, ignore him. Actually, mom called today. and told me that she said yes to Edwin for Jan. James, what yes? Mia, for Jan and Edwin engagement. James worriedly looked at Jimin. Mia, he is little egoistic type, but if Dad agreed, then it must be really fine. Jimin and Jan, he was sitting with his hands folded in fist and eyes were changing color. James can tell that he might explode any second. Mia, she agreed. That is why Mom said, to be continued. What will Jimin do now? You liked that changing room scene. Thanks for watching and love you all.